Okay, so this round was not very nice for our opponent. He did lead on a good luck, have fun, but we had all the luck, and I think we also had all the fun. Um, Skipping past the obvious mulligan decision of Soulmender Pridemate combo, this game is not especially interesting because Pridemate goes completely untouched. There is exactly one point in the game that is actually a decision. It's right here. I'm going to shove, he's going to take some damage and go to aid. And I'm going to have the option of pilgriming for a divine favor or pilgriming for an oppressive raise. Favor makes the Geist a little bulkier, especially in the face of like crippling blight. But at this point, I figured I wasn't too concerned because I have shields and Seraph as additional big threats. I'd rather just have the raise so that the game ends as quickly as possible. He literally just concedes as soon as he takes his turn. Yeah, so game two isn't significantly better for him either. He does get to kill the Soulmender, but let's just talk about this decision first. So he shoves him with the Black Cat. I almost block, and I realize that it's just straight up not worth it to lose my guy to Titanic Growth, especially because he's in a board state where leaving up Titanic Growth is atrocious for him. But shoving, being able to do it if I block, and then if I don't, being able to advance his board is exactly what he would want to do if he had it. So instead, he just stab wounds my Soulmender. Turn 3, we are for Pilgrim. We did board out a favor because I did not want to get clogged with that kind of conditional card against a deck that probably has plummets. Actually, naturalized 2. Their guys are probably just going to be big enough anyways that the +1/+3 isn't huge. And also the spot removal of black comes into effect there. So we get favor here, so we can create a backup monster and make this a 4/4. With 4/4 being a relevant size against green-black because it's bigger than Rotfeaster's power. It's bigger than the 4. It matches the 4/4 Rhino, bigger than invasive species. So he's just going to pass here. I decide if he's got it, he's got it. I'd rather use the Void Snare later because Void Snaring the cat gives him like actually good options. So I just play my Griffin because I want the lowest chance of random discarding and shove in. There's a little bit of debate whether I don't shove in that turn, but my thought was that I miss an attack for 3 or for attack for 4 next turn and probably 2 attacks with this guy. So that's like 6 damage. And this favor or this Void Snare, the 50-50 shot of discarding one of those, I don't think these cards are worth 12 damage on their own. Fortunately, we Mize and we discard the actual just straight up worst card in our hand. He Rotfeasters. We're put into a board state where we have the option of which 1 mana removal spell to cast. And I choose to Void Snare because recasting the Rotfeaster uses all of his mana, and then I can raise next turn. And if I then raise, then Void Snare, he could actually just play a 3-drop after playing a land, and I'm in a spot where he can have a blocker in play. But if he plays a 3-drop after playing a land, he needs another creature to... Well, he could pay for the raise, but like I'm not committed to playing that removal spell there. And like it's just a 3-drop. Whereas if he gets into a position where he plays a 3-drop and then he can use his open mana to stop the raise on the maggot, he has a legitimate blocker. So Void Snare, even though it does cost us the life gain on the rebuy, I'm not too concerned. So we shove, he goes to 9. He plays Living Totem and Netcaster. I'm given the option of oppressive raising here and attacking and putting him to 1. But then we're in a board state where he plays the maggot. He has the maggot to block my 4/4, and then the 3/4 flyer to block my 3/5, and this guy grows and kills it, so that's bad for me. So I just shove with the squad and put him into a position where he has to decide how much damage he actually wants to take. If he goes to 2, he's actually in a really scary spot. Even though this 2 life that he could... So this would die if he blocks here. He gets to maggot it and go up to 4, which is out of range of the Griff, which he does. So he's going to go down to 2. Maggot up to 4. I draw my card, And Welcome Turn is pretty much exactly what I need. So I get to raise the spider, get in 3 damage, and put him to 1. Play the turn. Now he's in a spot where he needs something to get out of this. So he draws. He has 2 cards. He plays his 8th land, which makes Flesh to Dust now. And honestly, I don't really want to wait because it just gives him more shots to draw what he needs when he has outs. And me redrawing to something else is not really a condition I want to play around. So I just shove. And he has... wait, what? Quarter Calling? Oh no, this could be a giant disaster. Quarter Calling for 5, or for 4. If he finds another Netcaster, I basically just get completely destroyed. He finds a complete blank and dies. This may look like he does something, but regardless, he takes a damage, and that is the end of this.